When this is done, it's gonna look like a P1. Hi guys, and welcome back to Archie Hamilton Racing, and welcome to a McLaren video. Oh yes, I still can't believe that this 720S is my car, but it is. I said to you guys, I'm gonna get modifying. That's what I want to do. A lot of people said, don't do that, you're gonna avoid the warranty. But I said, just don't worry, we've got this all under control. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you around the car, and then I'm driving it to a facility who are basically going to take the car to bits and transform it. Now I know you're thinking to yourself, it didn't take him long to modify cars. He gets a car, he wraps it, he does exhaust and he sells it. But what we're about to do in today's video with this is going to be something very, very special. Now I wanted to create something which kind of not many people have done before. Giving this car more mods and transforming it completely. Things aren't going to stay. This rear wing, not going to stay. This fender here, not going to stay. The roof is going to look completely different. This bonnet is going to look completely different. It's just going to basically give the car so much more character. Front splitter, not going to be the same. Wheels, not going to be the same. Yeah, I mean, you can see where I'm going with this one. Right, so in we go. Let's get cracking. What a great place to be. I'm so lucky, I really am. I haven't even basically got used to half of the controls in here. Got the very nice Gorilla Glass, we like Gorilla Glass. Mine's not cracked, so that's always good. But yeah, what I always do is I just press on, the dash rises, and I just leave it just a little bit. I've just seen videos online and they just say, look, to save any problems, keep the car on charge, and that's basically it. So you fire it up, foot hard on the brake. As you can see, you've really got to put your foot hard on the brake. And there we go, active. These will obviously change. You can press aero here. All right, up there, all right, how you getting on up there? Active. Wing goes up. The wing is active. So cool. The car has been in track mode, so I like driving this car in comfort, which basically changes the dash. I'm very boring like that, I just like my dash. The door is up, we're making good progress. And obviously I'm going to be taking this car apart, which makes me concerned. And what it's made me do is have another check on Car Vertical of basically everything on the car, whether the history was fine, and it was. I checked it before, I made sure the car's history was fine. And if it had been damaged, there would have been photos like this car, but we were fine. There were no photos. So I'm confident in taking this car apart and taking bumpers off, taking things, and there won't be any hidden surprises. And this was all thank you to Car Vertical, because without those guys, I would not really have known. Obviously, I know from McLaren, obviously selling me the car, but obviously all the hidden things I wouldn't have known. But anyway, make sure you check them out and use my code Archie. Anyway, I need to get this car flipping in pieces. It's time to get some fuel in the car. I didn't know where the actual flipping fuel, you know what I mean, the fuel thingy is. There we go, soft close, lovely. Wing is up, can't complain about the wing. Oh, it's here, there we go. But there, how good does that look though in a petrol station? It looks like a flipping spaceship, that thing in a petrol station. It is mind-blowing. Okay, we've just arrived at Quattro Coachworks, where this is where the car is going to be getting the work done. But what I want to talk to you about is what we're going to be doing. These guys are massive specialists, and we've teamed up with PI Carbon, like I said, to do what we're about to do to my car, which is completely transform it. It's going to look really, really cool. And I think a lot of people will be asking the question, why would you modify a 720S? It already looks good. Well, the reason is the carbon with PI is literally second to none. It's better than the Mclaren carbon. It's absolutely perfect, and the quality, the durability of the front splitter, the side skirts, the diffuser, it's generally better. So I think if people are out there thinking, what are you doing? Well, first of all of it is replaceable and it all comes off the car. And I think second of all, I can keep all of the parts myself, the original bits, which is something which I want to do anyway. So you can always revert back to stock. And third of all, it looks better and it transforms the look of the car, and I just cannot wait for that. And to basically customize it to make it my own, because it already looks good, but when this is done, it's gonna look like a P1. See, the car is on a 68 plate still, because I've still not got the flipping V5 from the DVLA, which is really, really annoying me, but whatever, it happens. And yeah, it will be here very shortly. Ish, my main man, how are we?
I'm good, I'm good.
Thank you for having me. We're about to transform the car.
Yes, we are.
This is going to be good. Now tell us what we're going to do, because I think that's what people are going to be wondering. They're going to want to know everything which you're just about to do, and the carbon. Show us around what we got.
PI carbon kit.
Yep.
That we've manufactured and made. This replaces this part here.
Yep.
Completely changes the whole front of the car. We've obviously laid it in front of it so you get a rough idea of what it's going to look like.
Yeah. I mean, that is a big difference, isn't it?
Huge difference.
Yeah.
Makes the car look lower from the front.
Yep.
Makes it look more aggressive. Completely transforms how it looks from the front.
Yep.
These pieces here are just the canards.
But show everyone in the camera the quality, because I think that's one thing we need to talk about is, have you ever seen carbon as good as that?
Nah, this is some of the best quality I've ever seen.
Really?
And the factory that we've used to make this, they make OEM quality. Like
Okay.
Aston Martin, McLaren, they make that type of quality carbon.
That's really interesting.
You're not gonna get much better than this, quality wise.
It is so nice. It's nice. Yeah. It is.
These will
Yeah.
fit here.
Yep.
Either side, there's two of them.
Yep.
And
This is where we get really interesting.
okay, right. Obviously, you can see the standard fender.
So that comes off the standard fender, right?
Yeah, that comes off.
Yep.
But obviously, this doesn't have any of the louvers in it.
Okay.
So it's got this. Obviously, we've redesigned it, made it with all the existing original fixing points.
Oh wow! So
Every
that is
single
all the
one.
original fixing points.
Exactly. Well, it's been done via 3D design, so every single every single bracket, every single piece is exactly where it's supposed to be.
I mean, that is second to none, isn't
From
it?
the original. Well, look, even if the way it's been fitted and everything, it's not just bodged on, it's done properly. Look, every single fitting, every single hole is exactly where it's supposed to be.
Because I was just saying, yeah.
Even to the front, look.
Wow.
All of we've pushed for a very, very high standard
Yeah.
on this to get the best really.
That
You
bit.
don't have to change anything. This is direct fit.
Oh,
So
nice.
it's OEM fit. You don't have to adapt anything, modify anything. You don't have to move a single thing. It bolts straight on.
Nice.
So that-
Love it.
That fits straight on.
Lovely.
Obviously, if you move round to the bonnet,
Yeah.
again, obviously if you look at the stock bonnet, you've got the two vents on the sides.
Yeah.
This is completely different here.
Oh,
It's been
okay.
completely redesigned, completely remade. See the way it dips down, it's got the vent style in it here.
Yeah. So you got the sort of the vented bonnet.
It's completely different. And also, again, if you look from the inside,
Wow, look at that.
everything is as the original McLaren would be. The rubber seal that goes in here, all of the fixing points, the mounting points. There's no modification required or tampering with the vehicle. Literally bolts straight on.
Wow. And you obviously lacquer the top of it, then
Oh, yeah,
changes.
none of this is
Yeah.
finished. It's,
Yeah,
it's obviously
yeah.
all raw as it comes.
Cool.
But sometimes it's best to see it like this.
Yeah, I know. It's nice to see it like this, actually.
Side skirts,
Side skirts, yeah.
they come in two pieces.
Okay.
So obviously because of the door, the way it opens, when it slits down, slits down here, you see. So for you to put one piece on it, it wouldn't really work. So the way we designed it and did it,
Yeah.
look, this
Oh, nice.
fits straight
Oh,
on
it
here.
goes there.
It fits straight on there. But again, look, I've just put that on there, I'm holding it with two fingers. There's no,
Look at
you
the
can see
fit.
the way it's designed to fit with the shape of everything here. And
Yeah.
around the front, if you look around the front here, so I won't even like this, that's where it sits comfortably.
Nice.
The second part of the side skirt.
Yeah.
And again, it's the same thing. Look, it just drops straight in.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
And this itself, you see these holes here?
Yeah.
This is where this original panel here screws on underneath. So you take them screws out, you come straight in here and they screw straight on.
So good.
So there's no,
Mate, if-
you're not messing with the car or taking it away from its originality like in any way. Like
Yeah.
if you would, not that you would want to,
But you can go back to standard.
but if you want to go back to stock, you can by all means straight away you can.
Nice.
This.
Roof scoop. Right.
scoop.
Now that is obviously it's a non-functional.
Yeah,
roof
non-functional.
scoop. So that goes on as so. That is amazing.
There's no messing with it.
That is amazing.
Or when it
Oh,
just goes straight on.
even a roof scoop is chaos. Nice.
It does look good, doesn't it? Carbon underlay as well. So all of the strength of this is carbon on the outside and the inside. It's not just carbon overlay over the top.
It's proper,
It's-
properly done. Mate, I love it. I'm so excited. Right, now this is the biggest, I guess the biggest one with part of it,
The biggest piece, yeah.
the diffuser.
Look at it from the inside first. It's 100%, again, same thing again.
Yeah.
Carbon underlay, carbon
Yeah.
over the top. It's not just a skin that we put over. And it's all strengthened inside as well. Each of these fins, if you look at the original, you can see these are so much more aggressive.
Oh yeah, because you can see those ones. They're a bit plasticky and.
And what we added was we added this extra piece here on the outside. Because what you find with the standard car, it doesn't have this piece. Where it sort of go on the car, it slides in like that basically.
So it slides in
Again,
under there.
we've retained every single original mounting point. So you don't have to drill any holes or use washers or packers or anything. This fits with all of the OEM stuff.
Wow.
So there's no messing with it. You're not going to have to take the car beyond the point of being it put back to standard. The other thing was with this. Now, if I stand it up, you see this section here?
Yeah.
It's got a service panel that goes in there.
Ah.
All of that still, it retains all of that. All of that comes out. None of that, you don't have to mess with the car after. It's
Right.
like as if it's a stock car. So
you've really thought, this is really insane.
Even every single
I
shape.
know, look at all the little shapes.
Every single thing is from like
It's
the OEM.
perfect.
Spot on.
Mate, this is the best carbon kit I've ever seen.
We spent so long going back and forth to get this that good.
Yeah.
To get it perfect.
Yeah.
So it was trial and error, trial and error. We were just trying it and being like, right, we're not happy with this, we're not happy with that. And we kept going back and forth.
Until it's perfect.
Anyway, we had to make it perfect. There's no substitute really.
Rear wing, which obviously will be lacking and everything else, and that will go on the back. That's a massive difference, isn't it?
Huge. Well, it's about that much difference.
Oh,
If
what?
you look at that right there, the peak from there to there, that's you're comparing that from that stock to what that is there.
Nice. Okay.
There's a huge difference, but also it retains the original light,
Yeah.
which goes in there. The wiring comes out of there. You don't have to mess with any of that. It clips straight in.
Yeah.
Everything works as it should, and
And the light fits perfectly now.
the light fits perfectly, and it's got the inserts there for the original mounting points. It drops straight on and it bolts on, no messing around.
Oh.
But that literally takes not even 10 minutes to fit.
To document all of it, Ish is an absolute sort of genius in this world of repairing cars, and you do everything, don't you? You repair
try our
cars,
best.
do everything.
Everything.
Everything. So we have the best guys working on the car, and I'm going to document it and hassle you, and I'm going to do it. People probably want to know, what's the usual sort of lead time to doing something like this?
From ordering it from us, I'd say minimum 4 weeks.
So this is a
4 weeks.
this is a job.
Right,
You're
to
transforming
be
the
done
car.
properly.
But yeah, make sure you stay tuned to the PI Carbon page, Quattro Coachworks page. We're going to be documenting it all. Okay, so now you have seen my car, the 720, with well, the bits and pieces. Now what we have here is Paddy's car. This is the world's first PI Carbon car, and it looks stunning. And this was my sort of influence on doing this kit. So as you can see, what we've just shown you, we've got the carbon rear wing, which is here. We've got the diffuser, which is just down here as well. This car has wheels on it, so I'm going to be changing my wheels, more to come. I've teamed up with Vossen on that side as well. We have this carbon sort of side canard there, what you would have seen. Carbon there, carbon just here, carbon, and the roof scoop as well in carbon just there. The bonnet, carbon, and then obviously the front. But that road presence for 150 grand, and then you put this kit on it, is a complete game changer. Things here, even forgot that. So yeah, so basically what we're going to be doing on my car is lots of exposed carbon, etc. But basically that is unbelievable, the presence of that. And my car is going to be similar, but in a very different way. I know you said, well, why is he going to modify cars? Why modify a 720S? Well, that is the reason, because tell me now, what car out there for the money as good as that? Because when we go back to my car looks like a flipping toy car. Do you know what I mean? Like when you look at it from the back here, you're like, oh, yeah, well, that looks cool. It does look cool. You look at that and you're like, flipping, looks like a P1. So that's what I mean. The difference is mental. Look, it's just like that. Well, I love it. I personally think the kit is absolutely incredible, and I think that everyone who's got a 720 needs this, and I cannot wait to document it. It's going to be insane. And here we go. This is just a taste of what's to come. Oh yeah. And there we go. It is time. That's very cool, isn't it, that Audi? But anyway, it is time to just go to town on the car and enjoy it. I hope you guys are excited as I am. I'm going to bring you on the whole modification journey. I'm going to be visiting here like maybe once a week, etc., to see how the progress is going. So make sure as well you check out PI Carbon down below. Wow, they've completely changed the 720S game, and I hope you enjoy. Can't wait as much as I can for the upcoming content. I'll see you all very soon.